This can't be real. Joe Biden is now going to be an actor, and Obama has a Broadway musical that's being ran. I feel like I'm starting a South Park episode, but this is real life. Time to dive into it. What a day. Here we go. Joe Biden right here. At 82 years old, it's showing that Joe Biden inks a deal with powerhouse agency CAA as an ex-president potentially eyeing Hollywood ventures. Now, if you don't know about the CAA, they are a very, very shady talent agency, and they're the number one talent agency. Isn't it strange that in this society that we live in, whenever something is defined as number one, it's typically pretty shady? Like the number one record label being Universal Music Group, and they're extremely shady. I touched on Universal Music Group on my last video talking about the Grammys. It seems the top of anyone at the top of at this pyramid, they have some shady practices. So Joe Biden signs with this talent agency, and this is going to produce some Hollywood films, possibly podcast opportunities. It's the same agency that Obama signed with, so it's the number one agency. And that's not just me saying it. This is truly the number one talent agency. A former president, as it says, has signed with Creative Arts Agency. A rep announced on Monday indicating that the 82-year-old may try to imitate Barack Obama's ventures in Hollywood. Now, this is interesting because this isn't Joe Biden's first time with his talent agency, but it is his first time working with the talent agency if he pursues film. Now, everyone's speculating that he's going to have these documentaries and a lot of different film and could actually even have movies, and that appears the way that it's going. It's just weird to me that now we see former presidents going out to act. I don't really see Donald Trump doing this, but let me not speak too soon. I just can't see him being the type of man trying to capitalize and be an actor when he already did this before. I mean, you become the president of the United States and then become an actor. To me, it's kind of strange. Maybe that's why he was cool with sending Zelensky so much money, because Zelensky is an actor that is also a president. Maybe Joe Biden was always an actor. Who knows? But as you can see that Joe Biden, reading right here, he did publish a book with this company, this talent agency. It says it went on an American Promise, speaking tour across the country. It says the reps also Obama and Michelle Higher Group Media Company, which has produced 24 films and TV shows, including the Oscar-winning American Family and podcast. So we can expect to start seeing some video content of Joe Biden now that he's out. So this is going to be his next major move. This is what's going to keep him monetized and keep him in the public's eye. So Joe Biden isn't out for the count, and that is pretty interesting. But it really can't be understated on how shady this talent agency is. And I thought it was a great opportunity for us to go ahead and expose this. More people need to know about CAA because they control everything you hear and see, because they control the celebrities that you hear and see. These talent agencies create these narratives for celebrities to go off and regurgitate that are in tune. Listen, they work with media network companies. That way they can push off these campaigns for celebrities to validate a campaign that was pushed off. So let's say there's a campaign to try to save dogs. The mainstream media would already have met with talent agencies and tell them, we're going to launch a story about dogs in 5 weeks. We need your stars to be ready to talk about it within 80 minutes of posting. They get them all aligned. They get them in a group chat, Telegram, whatever. Send a link to the post about the dogs. Now all the celebrities feel horrified. That helps create the world stage. It's completely fake, but it's not just that it's a talent agency, because that would just be a talent agency doing their job well. No, this talent agency is very shady. Let's break into it.
I hadn't looked into the CAA, the Creative Artist Agency, but now I have. That's an interesting building design. Oh, and I didn't realize that Joey and Kamala were members. Now I got another rabbit hole to go down, so thanks for that.
Pay attention to detail. This is CAA, a first-class talent agency that reps a lot of people. Let's dive in. The Creative Artist Agency, CAA, is a talent and sports agency that represents thousands of clients in the entertainment and sports industries. Actors, directors, writers, producers, musical artists, comedians, authors, athletes, coaches, broadcasters, and more. Basically, everybody that has an economical factor. Now, this beautiful image is the CAA building headquarters in Los Angeles, California. But I want you to pay attention to something. Something seems very off. This is an aerial view. Now, pay attention. This is...
Nothing is random, honestly. And then for that architect to be designed that way. It's evident that it is a cult, and I find it weird. It kind of reminds me of the top of the world. What was it? The United Nations, or even at the top of the Vatican, or even above DC. Someone put a significant amount of time, resources, and attention into building these things perfectly and to create these symbols. The only reason you would do this is because they're connected to something that's so large, so massive, that it's to send signals out to other world leaders or just world leaders. These are people that rule the world. There's no way to sugarcoat this. It's to message each other, and I said this on my last video about the Grammy. These people, I have experience with these occult societies, if you know anything about my history. These people know how to communicate with 1 to 2 people in a room full of millions by certain hand signals, by certain symbols, by certain body language. It's a lot of different secrets and codes for communication. And when they build these monuments in their honor or whatever the occult practice might be, it's to communicate with other cults or to communicate with each other. And it might symbolize something. This might symbolize something. What I would see from this, from my cult history, is that this symbolizes being at the top of the pyramid, the eye of the pyramid. This symbolizes, it's one of the pillars at the top of the pyramid, I should say. One of the pillars that control everyone that's beneath it. And you'll see this pyramid architect constantly from above in Americas, and it's always from very influential buildings.
CAA building. Do you see the grass? Look next to my right eye. Do you see that? What does it all mean? Look next to my eyes again. Whatever do you mean? What is that? Could all the people that sign contracts with CAA be in on everything that we have been going through and witness to? Creative Artists Agency. Even the 2 buildings are triangles too. Why, that's not strange at all. Comment your thoughts below.
Now CAA.
That's a lot of money. That should have been.
Well, let's go to another one.
I'm just saying.
CAA, Creative Artists Agency. They represented me. Mm-hmm. They also represented some of the people.
And this is Terrence Howard. You know, he's a big actor, of course.
From Big Bang Theory. Mm-hmm. They also did the deal with Fox. Mm-hmm. My show was with Fox. The people from Big Bang was with Fox. Mm-hmm. We had 28 million viewers. They had 11 million viewers. Yeah. They were getting $2 million, damn near $3 million an episode, those white kids. They had no name recognition, no Oscar nominations, none of that. We have 28 million viewers, and these jokers are paying me $325,000 an episode. And I'm like, every year I'm asking my agents, what's going on? I didn't know that the packaging deal, my agents were incentivized to keep my pay low, so they'll go to Fox and say no, and they'll say no themselves because they were producers. They owe me over $120 million based on what would have been paid to white counterparts. Yeah. So now I'm in the process of suing them about it. And when I asked them about my money, they sent me a check for $666. $666.
Now I wanted to cover this because Terrence Howard is someone that has came out of nowhere and became very, very anti-industry and been talking about science. And I don't agree with his science, teriology entirely. I got to make that disclaimer. But I'll say this. I almost called that dude teriology thing. Terrence Howard. I'm trying to figure out the right way to say this, guys. So Terrence, it's obvious that he is fed up with Hollywood. And the thing is, when you're fed up, you're going to start speaking the truth because you're no longer waiting to get benefited by the system itself. He is now an antagonist in the system that he was a protagonist for. So if you look at his recent interviews, he has really been exposing the industry. And I find it odd that he brings up the CAA. Now, it's only so much that he could say. But just for him to try to sue these people and then just go off the rails, it makes sense. It's as if he got tired of living the lie and he's going against the system, because after this lawsuit, you guys can look at it, they start slandering Terrence. That's why I want people to pay attention to this. When he went against this company, and he still is, they started slandering him because every celebrity, every single news media outlet, magazine, etc., they work with CAA. Like they say, the world is really a stage. These people control everything we hear and see.
To say
Wait.
$666 exactly.
What?
Not saying where it's from. So I was like, oh, y'all trying to threaten me.
Look, that's a mark of the beast. No?
This is a threat. This is a
mark of the
threat
beast right
right
there.
here. And y'all think I'm
That's
scared? You think
insulting.
I'm gonna be quiet about this? Because I wonder what you're doing to every other black artist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's
How
a
do
lot
you
of-
how do you negotiate $2 million for a white cat and negotiate $325,000 for a black cat that has 3 times what the white cat is getting? They were getting $750,000 for a
Now he's bringing it up and making it black and white, but I don't really understand the narrative.
30-minute spot, 30-second spot
What?
for advertisement. That's what you get for bigger sometimes than the Super Bowl. And they were getting that every week from us, but they were incentivized, and that's why packaging deals were illegal. But now I'm waiting to go to court now to deal with CAA concerning that stuff. And they're like, oh, don't you want to work in a business? No, I want my money so I don't have to work. That's the whole point of working. I wanted to retire so I can do what I got to do.
Oh my God! This is important
this
to
is
know.
what's going on, yeah.
Because I know you've heard.
I had to get back on the
Taraji
stroll.
and That
And his name is Obama, Barack Obama. He'll
So here's get to the funny part of our video. Barack Obama, as I said, there is a a musical that's starting for Obama. It's called 44, and it's to highlight his presidency. And I'm guessing it's a comedy because it is very funny. And it's just one of the weirdest years that we've had, like 2025. We're just fresh into this thing. And we have some of the craziest scenarios happen right now. A freaking Obama musical. I really want to know who was the nigga that woke up and said, we really, really, really need an Obama musical in 2025. Bro, what the hell is happening? Why does nothing make sense anymore?
If Mitch McConnell was really like that, I would with him. Yeah.
If you get a chance to see the show, do it. This should be Broadway, West End, global.
Would recommend the show to everyone and anyone because it's timeless.
The reason why I want an audience to come see 44 is because after the pandemic, everyone deserves to have a night out that is
What
just
the hell?
fun.
After the pandemic, dude, it's 2025. Is this a joke?
And this show, I guarantee you will have a good time. I think you'll feel nostalgic, you'll feel inspired, you'll feel bummed out at times, you'll laugh, you'll cry. I can guarantee that you're going to leave singing a few of the songs in your head. I apologize in advance. That is going to happen to you. It has happened to every single person who has ever seen this show. And you're going to feel entertained. And I think there's beauty in that. I also think that it's important to see 44 right now to understand some of the cultural dynamics that have gotten us to this point. Right now, we're in a really difficult point in America to understand, to wrap our heads around. And I think it's important to understand how we got here.
What's up with this Negro spiritual beat? It's always these people that aren't black that does this stuff, and it'd be so damn cringe. Like, just leave the culture to the people. Like, bro, you people, it's so forced, and it's just so anytime that these type of people create black culture thing, it just does not work. It's like pandering. Negroes ain't looking for an Obama Negro spiritual musical. I'm telling you, bro. In 2025, people are done with Obama. The nigga just got booed at the inauguration. No one's trying to hear no Barack Obama. Like, bro, who's thinking about this? It's not a good idea. Like, Hollywood is dead, bro. What is happening?
I think 44 takes you on the journey of how we got to this point. I think 44 also tells a musical story of America and those conflicting forces, and I think that's important.
Hey, listen, 44, y'all better go see it. It's super dope. I mean, that's how you do a musical, man. That's how you
This how you do a musical, y'all. Watch
do
this.
it. Great job, great job. The music, the lyrics, the dancing, The actors on stage, everything was just amazing.
The world is a joke. They're literally laughing at us after Trump won. This is a joke. It's almost like the elites are in the back of the boardroom and say, let's just fuck with him for a little bit, man. Let's give Obama a musical and make Joe Biden an actor. Hell, let's have some fun with him in 2025.
Boy, Kareem Wells, King of the Misfits. We in Chicago. Let's go.
I can't believe this is real.
Let me tell you something. This production,
I can't believe this is real.
I laughed from the beginning to the end. It was...
Is that Hunter Biden, bro?
Diabolically fun.
How black is too black?
This is
oh my God. Ugh.
Running on Broadway continuously.
I am so blown away. I love the music. I love the dancing. I love...
They're throwing their ass. Bro, this is all so corny. You got this white woman talking about they love the music, love the dancing, and they're throwing their ass. It's like anytime, like I said, these people aren't black, they start controlling this culture, creating these forms of entertainment that just portrays the worst of black culture. It's degenerate culture that they always are promoting because it's not their culture. It's like, just stay home. Leave the Obama freaking play in the oven. Let it cook a little bit more because this shit is not well done. It's
the
horrible.
acting. I love everything about it. It's fantastic. Everyone should see it.
It was very entertaining, very funny. It had a great storyline. So whenever you get the chance, come out, come see it, bring your family. This is dope.
I am coming back again with my neighbor because I have got to see motherfucking Obama.
He's motherfucking Obama.
Better watch out, fellas.
Motherfucking Obama.
Obama's back.
No, my camera didn't freeze. I'm at a loss of words, bro. It reminds me of those old Mammy and Sammy Sambo cartoons. It's like, bro, it really is like some Negro spiritual, yes sir, massa music. It's weird, bro. Who is asking for this? Not black Americans. Surely it can't be black Americans. Black Americans don't want to see a Barack Obama. Like, bro, it's so dumb. I just can't stop laughing. So in 2025, if you want to witness more politicians breaking into Hollywood, this is a great year to start off. You're going to have some projects coming up with Joe Biden. Possibly you might have a Joe Biden Obama movie. I can't really say what I think the title would be because I'm worried about getting banned on YouTube. But I wouldn't be surprised if they have a movie or something coming out. It'd be interesting to see. I just feel like the more I have to report this year on YouTube, the more it feels like I'm still dreaming. Like, I know I'm asleep somewhere, and this isn't even reality no more. Like, I'm not even a YouTuber right now. I'm working at Publix. Like, it can't be real. This can't be real. Like an Obama musical. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell if you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying giving it to you. And we can take this thing up to the moon, increase our view average. I'm posting my videos again. I had to take a break over the weekend. I know it's going to take a little bit for people to come in, to see that I'm back posting, but I am back. And I appreciate your patience, and I'm ready to start providing some good content. I'll see you guys on the next one until we break the next narrative. Thank you.